Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chomby. Biggest storyline coming. It's the San Diego Padres. And today's starter, Jose Urquidy. What's the word on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy in the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about to get started, Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh.
No.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Ramon Laureano swings through it for strike 1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. A double. Back here at PNC Park. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Griffin Canning. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. And right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 1 away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 0-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ryan Reynolds here.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the air to left center. He makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, first base.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing on-plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but
shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Andujar rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's an early bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one away. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Up next for the Pirates, Nick York.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bucks go down. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Freddie Fermin. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Up next for the Padres.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz in position. And there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Back here at PNC Park. Well, Siggy, this starting staff have been the backbone of the team, and once again, they're setting the tone.
Yeah, every time out, it seems like one of these arms steps up. That consistency is becoming their trademark.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Smoked on the ground a second. Cronenworth throws on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Joe Stinson Garcia, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, Bogarts handles the chance, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Pops it up as he checks his swing. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
This to third, Triolo. Slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Foul ball. Hit softly on the ground to third. Triolo slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. York has a beat on it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Ball inside.
Ripped to right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's 0 for 1. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side. And foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready now for the 5th inning. Gavin Sheets digs in now. Foul ball there. The 0-1. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here comes X to the plate. Lace to right center, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Save!
No, he beat it. He beat it.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
1 out, runner at second. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Bogarts at second with 2 down. That one fouled off.
Ball.
And that one ripped to left. Oh, he can't hang on. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Next for the Padres,
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Fall off foul. Yoan.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 2 on, 2 outs. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th. Back here at PNC Park. Now the 3rd baseman, Jared Triolo. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 1st inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A chance now to take the lead.
Well struck left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Gonzalez scores. And in at second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Stinson Garcia. Out number 2.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. And that drops in for a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. His first homer of the year. Loud at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. On the mound now for the Pirates, Kyle Nicholas. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. This one in the air right field, and there's one down. Here's Ramon Laureano. That smash towards center. Cruz ranging back, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Nice grab. Over to first. Oh, the throw is over his head, and that keeps the inning alive. Oh, he throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Gavin Sheets will hit next. Gets to it with a slide. goes to second with it. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Brian Reynolds. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Manny Machado has the arm strength of a pitcher, but the athleticism of a position player. Great diving catch right there. Knows he has plenty of time with that cannon of an arm.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hard on the ground to first. Sheets takes it to the bag. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That's a slider for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of inning number 7. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a ball popped up. Loud gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Cronenworth at the plate now as he chases after that one. Up the middle. He flips it to second in time. What a double play that was. Inning over. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Yuki Matsui, the new pitcher, looks ready to go. And aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. Here's the left fielder, Nick York. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rafael Flores. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Montgomery. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder
Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Gets under and pops it up. And that is that. Padres go down quiet.
leading off.
Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here. You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Sheets takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Fouled off to the right. Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Yes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's the Pirates. Back here at PNC Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Miguel Andujar now at the plate. Swing and a miss and a slider. Santana, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz under it. 1 away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Slider right there. Comes up empty.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Swings through it for the K. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Xander Bogaerts.
This ball's chopped to the ground. And that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.